Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be playing Modern. I have an interesting brew here, blue-white flash. This hand looks pretty decent, so we're going to give it a keep. We are on the draw for this match. Probably do a few matches for you guys. Get some testing in with the deck. Looks like we're playing against Affinity. Condemn and pass should be quite good. I get around this welding jar pretty easily. Do I want to lead with a tap land, or do I want to Sarah Visions this turn? Thinking I can shock myself Visions, and I'll have either Condemn or Path up for next turn. Mana Leak gets pretty bad pretty quick. Yeah, I think I just need to take action. Alright, gotta get a Hollowed Fountain, shock ourselves. So we do have access to the white next turn as well. Anyway, drew another Stern Visions, Snapcaster Resto. I don't think I want the Resto. I think I do want the Snap though, because it's quite good with this Condemn and this Path Exile. So I'm going to bottom the Restoration Angel. Try to find more lands after we draw the Snapcaster. We have the Stern Visions for a little more dig too. Pass back. So next turn we will likely deploy one of these unless there's no good real target. Ooh, plating. Alright. Take some damage here. Put us down to 2 cards in hand. Take 4. It's unfortunate that we're going to need to Path or Condemn the Ornithopter. It's not really a card we want to have to target, but we have to keep creatures off the board. This plating. Let's play Colonnade. And let's pass. I'll utilize Condemn first. And we can Path plus Sarah Visions next turn. Following turn, have Snapcaster plus one of them. It's not bad. It's not bad. If the opponent just drops like 3 threats here, though, we're going to be in a world of hurt. Some sideboard options for this match. We have some Supreme Verdicts, which are a little slow, but they can be decent. We have early disruption, and then we have Stony Silence, which is obviously a matchup that we want the card in. Just like an Edge Champion. All right, that's a big problem. Yeah, I don't think we're beating that. Another card we want that Supreme Verdict for. We don't have a way to get rid of these other artifacts. Jeez, they have another play. Oh, they're just gonna equip. So like what, a 2-turn clock? Yeah. Alright. None of this is gonna do it. We could like chain cryptic commands to like keep the Edge Champion at bay, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. I'm gonna just go ahead and go to game 2 and save time. We don't have any like detention spheres in our deck. I thought about playing one, maybe should have. I really wanted most things to be at instant speed. But even like a detention sphere on the sideboard probably could have been pretty decent here. Alright, we want this Stony Silence, the Supreme Verdict. Spreading Seas, Cryptic, Negate all seem pretty bad. Spreading Seas is okay. It turns off their manlands. The cards like Mana Leak are pretty poor. King Cut. I'll probably play the Kitchen Finks. Just for another threat. Cryptics seem a little poor. I thought we were playing 2 Supreme Verdict too, but I must have shaved one. I first finalized the list. Vision, Snapcaster's fine. Ball of Omens is probably fine. Well, this is fine. Mundane Click seems a little weak. Those are fine, those are fine. Guess we'll cut one Cryptic Command. Something like this. Maybe you want like Spreading Seas over like Low Moments, I'm not sure. So the threats fly anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and make that change actually. I think Wall of Omens does a very good job of conserving life total in this match, and the Spreading Seas are basically removal spells for their manland creatures. Yeah, I think I like that. You can see maybe Negate being okay. I mean, it counters cranial plating. Whoops. Gideon's probably too slow to do anything really. Maybe just want like a third Stony Silence for this matchup. This matchup does seem pretty bad. Play. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. That's the Serum Visions, just the saving grace. The fact that it has Stony Silence in it, we just need to find a land to really have a decent start here. I'm gonna run with it. Alright, we found 2 lands and a decent spell. We're gonna keep both. Though if we want to deploy turn 2 Stony Silence, which I think we do, then we technically will have to ditch the farmland. Or we could draw the farmland first. Have a Condemn. I think that's safer. Because we need to hit 3 lands or we're going to be in trouble. So say we put the Delta on top fetch to play the Stony Silence on turn 2 and then just miss on lands for like several turns. That's not going to be good. The opponent leads with like Darksteel Citadel and stuff now. I'm going to feel kind of awkward. Oh, there it is. Yeah, could have turned that off. And that. And that. Yeah, they had a pretty... Ooh, they have Thoughtseize anyway. Alright, well, there goes Stony Silence. Alright, so I guess it ultimately didn't matter, but turn 2 Stony Silence would have been pretty good against that draw, had they not had a Thoughtseize. Big is up. They know what we're working with. Answer's not going to matter for a while. I'll probably use Snapcaster for Siren Visions, though having it up for Condemn could be good too. I kind of want to leave the spell colors up as well, so yeah, not sure here. Earthbound Ravager, sure. We got another Opal. It's kind of aggressive when they know it's Condemn, though. Ooh, they really don't have much going on here. I do have a Blink Moth. Animate Blink Moth for mana? Or just for no reason? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, that's what they do. Me, little horse. One card left in their hand. If it's a cranial plating, we'll probably Queller it. I guess 2 after draw. If it's an Etched Champion, we'll Queller it. Just gonna attack with just Blink Moth, probably. No? Alright, well, I'm gonna condemn this. We can put all their counters on the Blink Moth Nexus. If I was them, I would have just attacked with Blink Moth to not lose my Ravager so soon. I mean, they can still move all the counters over, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's fine for them. I know I have this Spencer too. They're gonna. I wonder how far in they're gonna go. Alright. Just 3. I don't want to fetch because I actually kind of do want to draw land. Spencer, pretty good against the 4/4 flyer here. What's this? It's sack. Oh, the pump. Okay. Alright, yep. You take a 5. Risky. Just leave Snapcaster Condemn up. You know I have the Snapcaster too, right? Or was that on top of my deck at the time? Can't remember. No, there's 2 lands on top of my deck. Delta, farmland. Alright. Guess they could have like Spell Pierce, I think they play sometimes. to have it. Nope. And night. So I need to keep the Quellers up. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the Quellers up. They don't have anything that can threaten killing me on their side of the board, so let's try to keep it that way. Queller, 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 Queller. I suspect 3 Quellers should win this game. If they don't play anything, I'm gonna just run one out. I'll trade Snapcaster with Memnite. Yep. Alright. Should be in good shape now. I think I'm gonna Sarah Visions this turn. No, let's just keep Queller up. If they want to attack for 1, they can. We just need to draw another land so we can start doing more. But right now, I'm pretty sure they can't really win for this, so I almost want to Queller and block this thing. They'd have 1 mana up. I think that's worth it. I think I'm going to. Okay. I decided the attack was bad, I suppose. Interesting to know if people would have cast Siren Visions here. Yeah, we can Queller that guy. Helps our clock anyway. We still have the other Queller. It's fine. We'll be a little more conservative moving forward. Path, maybe? Will they have... Alright, that's fine. Steel Overseer is kind of annoying because the Ink Moth can get too big here, but we have at least a turn to deal with that, and we're going to have Venser up next turn, so I don't think it's a huge deal. I kind of want to Queller and block the Blink Moth if they do try that line. They have 1 card in hand. I think that's pretty safe. Doesn't look like they're going to, though. We can trade with a Queller here. Kind of makes our attack bad. Gonna deploy this. Alright, I'm gonna bottom both of these. Player islands. Yep, I don't want to lose a Queller here. I'm not going to. Inkmoth too. Alright. Still Overseer, we have to answer this thing. I think he venture bounced the Overseer end step. And Queller it on the way back down. It's a surprisingly long Affinity match. Animate, put counters. Okay. Alright, Snapcaster Visions plus Shock is an option. So we still can keep up Queller. We can still animate Blink Moth. We don't really have good attacks. But yeah, I think I gotta find removal. Alright, those are both very good. Tough. We pass. Maybe on chump block duty here with Spell Queller. They decide they want to attack, but I'm certain that they're going to. The resto is nice too, because they can blink the other Spell Queller that doesn't have anything under it. Or the Snapcaster Mage for that Condemn that's coming in a couple turns. Colony, it's good. I'm pretty sure we're going to win this game, but it's just going to take us a little bit. Glad I brought in the Spreading Seas. This seems like the right call. Versus like Wall of Omens doesn't really do anything. Alright, I'm gonna try to play the Steel Overseer first. Alright. They might have an answer, but we need to counter this thing if we can. The Spreading Seas next, so we can spreading seeds, hold the Bresto, play Colonnade. We also are spreading seeds into a Condemn, so we'll have spreading seeds plus Condemn up as well. Opponent's playing pretty slow. It was like we're the more control-y deck, and we're considerably ahead on time. Edge champion. Okay. I think we win this race. Can even counter plating if they have it. Yeah, this is over. Oops, I forgot to play Colonnade. Oh man, that could be a pretty big punt. I don't think it's going to matter, but having access to that Colonnade kind of huge for next turn. Steel Overseer. Sure, we're gonna counter that. Actually, we probably should just let that resolve. And lethal, anyway, through it. Cool. Now we have 3 spell pullers with Steel Overseers under them. Sure, this is just lethal. Block, 2, 4, 6, 8. If they have a card in their hand. Alright, opponent. Game 3 goes anywhere like this, then opponent might actually time out. Not sure what they're doing over there. They're either having connection issues or maybe they're double queuing or something. It's one of the frustrating things about Moto sometimes. Alright, do we want to make any changes? We're definitely happy with the spreading seeds. We were considering like cryptics and negates, maybes. All this stuff is even worse on the draw. Oh. Kitchen Finks didn't do much there though. Maybe we want negate. I'm gonna feel silly getting negate stuck in my hand though. Maybe we want the cryptics. So those can buy us time. This Kitchen Finks didn't seem good. Yeah, let's try this. Cryptics and buys time, they can also bounce troublesome permanents like the Steel Overseers or the Cranial Platings. Do something where like maybe I have a spell puller out and I can bounce a Cranial Plating for like a profitable block, that kind of thing. They are a little slow though, but I don't think like getting the gate stuck in my hand is going to be a beating. Mana Leak is just terrible. All of them just doesn't seem to do much. Gideon's also slow, much like the Cryptics. Surgical doesn't do much. I wish I had a third Stony Silence, and even a second Supreme Verdict. I wasn't really thinking about Affinity too much, I guess, when I built this deck. And like how many things would be bad in our deck, because like the counter spells are all pretty bad. This is fine. Path, Snapcaster Path. Leading with Spring Relief, maybe? Cold Scourge. Alright. And a Signal Test. Okay, pretty good start for them. It's actually Shock. Ooh, second Path is nice. I think I want both these other cards as well. I'm gonna top. Didn't want to path this turn because I'm not super worried about these two creatures right now, though they could become an issue. Two. Yeah, there's our path target. Let's just do it now so they can't use it. Or Colonnade. So we could take 2 infect, 2 damage here. Looks like that's what's happening. 1 card left in their hand. Feeling pretty good here. I'm going to Spreading Seas this turn. Let's fetch first. Purple Plains. Spreading Seas plus Path this turn. Second Spreading Seas is nice. I'd like to keep Spell Puller up next turn. Steel Overseer, it's going to be our path target. Take 2 again. Let's do this now. There we go. Tap into Cryptic Command is nice. Yep, this pass. Need to do anything here. We're in great shape. has something. Ooh, it's plating. We have removal for the spell queller, then we might be in trouble. One card left in their hand, I'm willing to take that risk. They could have it though. Yep. Dispatch. Is this lethal? I don't think it is. I get to get a cranium plating in play though, which is rough. Guess we can always bounce out Venser. And for our artifacts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 0 cards left. There. We can pass with Cryptic / Snapcaster Path up. Oh, let's counter and tap their creatures. Man, they're at 31 life. It's gonna be a long game. Actually, they'll probably time out before we kill them. Changing the equipment? Sure. It's a decent draw. Can't really do both Snapcaster and the Spell Queller, but we do know that they have no cards in their hands, so. Alright, I guess we have to pass the signal test. Oh, they can instant speed it. Alright, we're pretty dead then. Is there anything else we could have done? We didn't have enough mana to. Could have ventured the cranial plating, and then we would have been able to live. But we are dead. Those are good games though. Alright. Yeah, if we would have answered the cranial plating, we would have taken 1. They would have been able to replay plating. We're still kind of in a tough spot. Alright, I will see you in the next round.